Uh-oh. Martin's not at his Minnesota cabin now. Now, folks, I have to break it to you that I decided not to take a February trip up to the cabin, so until probably late June or early June when I get back from a spring trip, I won't have any fresh videos, but I just wanted to entice you to maybe try some of my older videos. As many of you have seen my home yard before, I don't have my Canada jays to feed, but I do have a really good bird feeding setup, and I got the wood stove at my side, and I'm sitting here with a cup of coffee and enjoying my local Illinois birds. Even in northern Illinois, I have my morning chores to take care of. Here I'm spreading the wood ash. I still heat with wood down here. We have a gas furnace, but I've had the wood stove going all winter. I've been burning this elm this year with a lot of bark, so I've been getting ashes like that every morning to get rid of. No, that's not my rooster in the background. It's a neighbor's a little ways away, but boy, does he really sound off. We're in the midst of a real cold spell here in Illinois, so I'll need 2 of those loads in the wheelbarrow to make it through till tomorrow. And I could have hauled more in the wheelbarrow, but I can't make it up. I can't make it up that ramp with a full load. So I'll go back now and I'll get another half load. I'll be good till tomorrow. The main reason I made this video this morning is I wanted to encourage you to go back, and if you look on my channel or at the end of this video, there will be a link to it. Under playlist, you'll see a playlist titled Martin's Cabin. And if you check that out, you'll see that there's all 300 plus videos from the start of my episodes up there to now. They're all in order. Now, I know maybe there's some new people here that don't know about this. They haven't seen them all, or even if most of you, if you're like my age, by the time I go back and watch something 10 years later, it's like I've forgotten all about it. So it's all new. Anyway, I'm gonna do that, and then to get you started, just as we finish this clip, I'm gonna put on the first 3 short videos that got this whole thing started in the first place. Well, hi there. Welcome to my little cabin getaway. And all my little friends, we'll have to put up with them for a little while here. Get off the camera. Food's over here. You're gonna mess my camera if you keep sitting on it. Okay. Oh, come on. Yeah, don't get too rambunctious there. How you doing How are you doing this morning? Good. Hey boys. Good feedback this morning, huh? Nice temperature? It is a nice temperature. It's the first day it's been above zero for quite a few. Got a little snow to add to our things here. We just wrapped up our bird counts a few days ago in the midst of a 14 inches of snow blizzard that didn't help things out much. Got a lot of real nice birds, including these. Whoop, little flyby. Sit there a while. Stay a while. Yeah. It's a lot of fun up here, really. A little cold, a little snow. The other day I walked out and here was a wolf out in front of me. Well, I got a nice picture of him I can show you later. But these gray jays are not eating all this food. They're taking it over and stashing it because they're going to be laying their eggs here maybe another 6 or 8 weeks. And then they'll come and get all that frozen food and feed their young. Had a bit of a problem getting here this time. Had to park the Durango about 8 miles away. So it took a while. Hog. Watch this. If I put 2 or 3 pieces out here, they're hogs sometimes. How much can you get? Oh, just one. Up here. I have one on the ground down here. It's all right here. Okay, a little more food. See, sometimes they'll cram in as much as they can while they're here. When Ellie was here last fall, we had one bold one that wasn't so bad, another was a scaredy cat. As you can see now, there's 3 here, and all 3 of them like to come in. I think they got hungry enough that they stopped waiting because they found out that if they waited, all the food was gone. Okay, while they're finishing up their treats, I get to have mine. Carol, I have one dark chocolate turtle left, and I'm going to enjoy it out here with the birds. Really hitting the spot out here. Nice chair. Worked out great. Never cold. Fold it up when it snows. Yeah, get some more. Take 2 or 3. They're small. I don't know what these shadows are looking like. The birds keep landing on top of the camera over there, so maybe they shut it off. Okay, well, I hope you see why I like to come up here and just disappear for a while. This is just one of the many facets of my trips up here, but I wanted to share it with you. Bye. See you later. Well, Welcome to my cabin life. Just want to give you a little show here of what goes on up here. This rocking chair, as you can see, is a very important part anymore. It sits next to the wood stove, and I've got a fine view out this window into the cedar trees, and I can look out through the door to my right and watch my spruce grouse with a hot cup of coffee. And if I want some music, I have my MP3 player to sit here, and this pail here is a combination wastewater and end table. Small space here, so everything has to serve at least two purposes. If you scan around the room here, you'll see that blue straps in the wall. That's the harness for the sled to pull all my gear in here. And a green sleeping bag, because I had a guest in here last week and I haven't folded up the guest room yet in case anybody else comes along. The blue bag over here, now that's my bedroom. We have certain amenities in here now that we kind of like. We are wired for lights and things, and when I'm laying down here I can turn my radio on and off. I can flick on some additional lighting so I can lay down there and read at night with just that light on. Of course, I'm not always in here, but when I'm in here I like to have it comfortable. It's kind of the corner there with all your little items and clutter. Coming by another window, and then one thing that we do here is we eat pretty good. I'm just about ready to have another cup of hot coffee and some of those caramel rolls over there that just come out of the oven. And here's our cooking central here. Everything I really need, and probably a little bit I don't. It's my very important color scheme tablecloth that someone snickered at when I needed a yellow plaid, but red plaid, it just wouldn't work in here. Come around and some more storage and another chair for our guest. This is where I keep my grocery supplies in that cooler. You come by and then you light this up. This is the coat check corner. That's where the battery sits for the LED lighting system. And then we come over here to the very important part. This Yodel wood stove, which was so graciously donated to me by Jim. It served Nancy and he so faithfully for years, and he sent it up here to a good home, and it certainly has got one. We've gotten a lot of enjoyment out of it. Keep our hot water on there. Cold water's in the pail down below, and the hot water's on top for dishes or baths, whenever you like something like that. So you can see, this is what my cabin life consists of. I hope you find it very entertaining and informative.